It's Lady J again, and I'm here to talk to you today about building relationship with yourself and focusing on your career. I went to school to become a teacher. I've always wanted to be a teacher ever since I was a little girl. I taught grades K through 8 for several years. I went to school, I got my bachelor's and my master's degree in education with a focus or a major in special education. After working as a teacher for several years, I saw that teacher morale was very low. I also saw that I needed to and wanted to impact more students than the 25 in my classroom. I loved teaching. I loved working with the kids. I loved working with other teachers and sharing ideas. So I went back to school to get my advanced graduate studies degree with my major in leadership and administration because I wanted to become a school principal. I got my principal certification and I was then offered a job as a vice principal of a school. I worked for several years as a vice principal and then I was offered a job as a school principal. I loved the education field. It was my dream job. It's what I wanted to do ever since I was a young child. It was my passion. I loved teaching. And becoming a principal was my way of sharing my passion and my love for this field with other teachers. I wanted to improve teacher morale. After years of being in the field of education, I had to switch careers and I went into the insurance field. I work for a third party insurance company and I now manage 40 consultants. This was not my dream job. I literally hated this job the first 2 years I was in it. It wasn't my passion, it wasn't my dream, and I missed educating students. But God had a different plan for my life. As a school principal, I sometimes worked 12 hours a day. I never got the chance to spend time with my kids. I didn't get the chance to spend a lot of time with my husband. I eat, breathe, and sleep work when I was in the education field. But God wanted me to go down a different path. I became very down, even depressed. I disliked work. I hated going to work. I look forward to Fridays. I still do. But the fact is that this was a change that I needed. This now is my third going on fourth year in the insurance field, and I now see the reason why God led me down this path. I now get the chance to spend quality time with my kids. I get to spend more time with my husband building our relationship. I'm able to have dinner with my kids. I'm able to help them with their homework. All the things that I was not able to do as a school principal because I spent so many hours working and spending time trying to make things better for other people's children. I had to learn to build my relationship with God. I had to learn to trust Him. I had to learn to start praying more and being open-minded. I had to motivate myself. I had to be strong and realize that plans that I had for myself are not always God's plan. My vision for my life was not God's vision. I had to be open-minded. So when I started realizing that I needed to build my relationship with God and trust Him that His plan for me was better than the plan I had for myself, was when I started to blossom, when I started to realize His vision for my life, which was a better one. Because when one door closed, God opened another one, a bigger door. Now I enjoy time with myself. I enjoy time with my family, my kids, my husband. We go on vacations. I'm less stressed. You know, this was a new beginning, a better road that my life started to go down. And at first, I couldn't see it. So I'm here to let you know that if your life starts to go down a path that you may not want it to, or you may not have planned for it to, you need to learn to be open-minded. You need to remember to trust God. You need to remember to pray, because it's not everything that we plan for ourselves that is good for us. Rebuild your relationship with God. Rebuild your relationship with yourself. Trust that you can do right by yourself, by your family, no matter what path life takes you. Pray, trust God, and trust yourself. We'll be talking again soon.